Hey, this is Crystal from Crystal's Creations, and I just wanted to show you today a couple of my cards that I made for my Roladex that I'm waiting to come in the mail. But I went online to find out how large Roladex cards are, and that's how I got my pattern size. I have not, of course, cut the little divots yet that it'll fit into the Roladex, but I figured, it's okay. And then just say if something happens and they don't fit in the Roladex, whoops, or I don't like the Roladex, then I'll still be doing these cards. They're 2.5 by 4 inches. Sorry, that was my little charm that just fell off. I've been playing around with it so much. So this is my second one. Let me show you my first one. I got the idea, of course, online from Cindy Utter. She has been doing Roladex artwork, and I just got so inspired. I was like, I've got to do this. So I don't have, of course, the same calendar or anything that Cindy has, but what I did was I used stickers and cutouts from my church bulletin, various papers, and a calendar that I did get at Salvation Army. They had boxes of them from 2017. So I came home, and after I saw those videos with Cindy, I was like, all right, I've got to play around with this. So for me, today is Sunday. I wasn't able to make it to church. So I wanted to do something that really made me meditate and think on the Lord. And that's why you see the word worship and the word prayer. Also, for me to remind myself to breathe so that I get myself healthier and not be so uptight with life, and to keep worshiping God and to be in prayer. And also, one of my favorite things is tea. Having time for tea. So here's a little tea towel, a little tea strainer. And then what I did was I made this that says breathe. Aha! It hides away, and I have just the card. And then if you flip it over, I just kind of distressed the circle from the card. I used one of those little grommets, put on a little piece of that twine, baker's twine, put the date that I made the card, and I finished off the back of my card. I found that my cards get very dirty. As you can see, my hands are very dirty. So, and I don't know why. I think it's the glues. I don't see other people's artwork getting as dirty as mine. But so that's the first card. Then, of course, the second card, as I started to show you, is done with stickers. As you know, you can get these other little shiny stickers at Michael's for $1. And I just went to town. I put background paper down. This paper right here is some paper that I actually made that is hand painted myself. And I just made little strips. And then there's different stickers from different times in my life that I bought that I thought, good idea to start making stuff and using what I have. Let me pick it up. I did not put a coating of anything on this. That is the top sticker, is the flowers. That's already coated like that. And then, as you can see, I did the same thing to the back. And the stamp says forever on it. And that means that I am going to B for butterfly, and is also believe. I will believe in my Lord forever. So, I don't know if I'll keep all my cards on a spiritual basis or not. I do have a lot of other things that I want to encourage myself this year with that I can read. And I think that's what my cards are going to be, is going to be encouragement in one form or the other. So, there's my first video on my Roladex cards. And if you enjoy this and you really like the way they look, just give me a message and I'll do some videos on how I made them so that you can also learn. Have a great Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody.